Hi everybody, it's Rachel here. Just checking I've switched on my mic, schoolgirl error, which will be funny when I'm doing a tech talk for Fitpros. But I am here tonight. This episode is to talk about the 3 biggest questions that I have over my WhatsApp groups, Facebook groups over the last few days. Well, in fact, these 3 questions come up over and over and over again. And I have done a few tech talks about them in the past, but I think it's always good to renew it, especially as it's Black Friday coming up. And if you are going to buy anything technical, maybe a new webcam or a new mic or something, it could potentially be in the Black Friday sale. So it's a really good time to upgrade your kit, whether it's a webcam or a screen, or maybe you're going to have a new mic or a mixer. It's a good idea to be able to have compared and then make the right choice for your business going forward. So I am using StreamYard. Hi, I'm using StreamYard, and I'm streaming into all different Facebook groups, all my groups, pages, YouTube, and Periscope, which is Twitter. So let me know where you're watching from, and let me know hi, and let me know if you've got a particular tech question. I'm always trying to watch and read everything that Fitpros are asking, and then I can do a quick screen share on here, and that will probably, hopefully, just save you endless amount of time trying to look through all the forums and download YouTube videos, and when it could be something that just quickly and simply I may know or I've used, or you can just benefit from my extensive testing over the next 9 months. So I'm going to do webcams first. Okay, so this is a Logitech Brio. So it is a HD Brio. I found personally that this was the best one for my space. I've got quite a high space here. Yeah, I'm going to show you now. See what you think. See what you think. So this is, it's kind of a wide angle. It's shooting in HD. It's got really light quality. I don't use the Logitech software. I basically just plug it in and go. So I'm going to give you 3 other options so you can actually then make a comparison. Yeah, absolutely, I will. So I am going to just change now. Now I'm going to switch across to another Logitech, a more basic Logitech webcam. I think it's either the 920 or 720. It's quite an old one. I've had it for many, many years. And it did the job, absolutely did the job when I first started doing a lot more live streaming. So I'm going to swap over to it now so you can see. Okay, so that's the Logitech. So can you see, can you notice a bit of a difference? Does it seem, it doesn't seem as bright, I've got more shadows. It's on an angle, sorry, because it's not, I can move it around. So it's not on the same angle. So you can definitely see that there's a slight difference. I mean, it's perfectly fine, absolutely fine. But when you compare it to the Brio, I think there's quite a big change. Yeah, big difference. So if I go back to the Brio now, and then you can have a look and you can see what you think. I'm not trying to sell loads of Brios. I'm just saying that this worked really well for my setup. So there's the Brio, and you can see straight away it's a lot. And I like that bright, almost cartoon-like sort of effect. It's very, very bright and light. Nothing's changed. I've just changed webcams. So yeah, you can see it. Okay, I'm just going to move the Brio to the side, and I'm now going to. Now this is a 2020 iMac. I bought it just a few months ago, and this is the iMac inbuilt camera. So you'll see. Here we go. Look at that. And let me just move the Brio out the side so you can just, I mean, that's a massive difference. I mean, again, it's perfectly doable, but you can see from the 3 different webcams, there's very, very big differences in how they all look and feel. Now, it will depend on your lighting, it will depend on your space, it will depend on what look and feel you want to broadcast, but they're 3. This is an inbuilt, then you've got the Logitech lower range model, and then you've got the Brio. Now there is one higher than the Brio, like I can't remember what it is, but it's about $1,000. But of course, after this, the next step would be to use your DSLR camera. So if you've got a DSLR camera, you can actually fit this, and this can be your webcam, and that is going to give you a really amazing picture. But you do need to get a power supply, a power lead for it, and some of the software to make it all work. But I'm hoping that you can see now. If I go back to Brio, Ta-da! Can you see the difference? Let's have a look at your comments and let's bring some comments on thing. Yeah, Francis says, oh, look at this. It's plug and play. Yeah, absolutely. It's a completely plug and play. There is software, but I've never needed to use it. It's all worked really well for me. And I've found it a really big difference, as you can see. Hi. Do you want to upload? No, you don't have to. You can. There is some Logitech software, but I've not used it. It's fine. Yeah, absolutely, Jane. You can perfectly use your iPhone as a webcam. Something I've not done. You can totally connect it. I like to have my my phone with me so I can do stills and pictures and things while I'm filming. So it's just not a choice that I've made, but you can absolutely do that. So that's fine if that works. Yeah, it is a big difference, isn't it? Hello, I'm watching from Bristol. Hello. Yeah, any other questions on webcams? I know, look at that. Look at the questions. It's really fun, isn't it? So there's three. I mean, there's lots more. There's a stream cam and there's, many different brands that you can try, but that gives you a good idea of the differences. You might want to order 2 or 3 and then see what works really well for you. Yeah, helpful? Okay, let me know. Second question that keeps on coming up and up and up is YouTube. Can you monetize YouTube? Or how do you, and this will be quite a simple question for many of you, but for others it's really difficult to get your head around YouTube. So understanding that if you want to save your Zooms or save your Facebook Lives and you want to house them somewhere that you could either send to your clients as a private link or then the free way to do it is to use YouTube. So I'm just going to quickly take you into my YouTube, and if you've got any questions on YouTube, you can fire them in, or any tips that you've got. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so I'm going to go into my YouTube. Let me know first of all that you can see this is my YouTube channel dashboard. So let me know that you can all see that first of all. And can you still see me in the corner? That would be good. I'll come back. Let me know. So you can still see my YouTube there. Cool. So this is your YouTube Creator Studio. I think it's called Creator Studio. So this is the back end of the channel. And here is where on your create, this is where you would upload your videos. So if I'd just done a zoom and saved that to my hard drive, I could then select that zoom. I could find it on here. Let's see. I won't just show you really quickly. There's some zoom, so I could look into that. There's a zoom, so I could click open. I could select it, and then I could upload. I could put a description in. Obviously, I could title it. I'm just showing you quickly so you can see. That's a standard. You could choose a thumbnail. I wouldn't put it in a playlist if you want this to be an unlisted link. It's not made for kids. Go to next. Monetization. Now I've stopped doing any monetization because I'm really trying to minimize the amount of adverts that are on my YouTubes, because I think if someone's trying to follow a class, there's nothing more annoying than stopping in the middle and having YouTube adverts. But remember, it's a free platform. If you want a hosting site that has not got any adverts, then you're going to have to go with Vimeo and you're going to have to pay for that. So that's what happens when it's free. So you can actually turn some of the adverts off so that you're not getting them, but you always get ads at the beginning and the end. So here we go. Here's your next. And then you choose. So before you save this, just decide where you're going to publish it. If it's private, then only you can see it. If it's unlisted, anybody that has the link. So if you send the link to your clients, they can see it, but they can pass that link on and share it to other people who can then watch the video as well. Another drawback perhaps of YouTube. And then you would just save it. And then it will upload. I'll close that. And then if you browse to your videos, here's all your videos here. You could then click the 3 dots, get the shareable link that will save to your clipboard, and then you can send your clients. Your clients that link. Does that help on your questions? Oh, No question. So that's quite straightforward, wasn't it? If you wanted to have a different hosting platform where you could change the links, you could make the links private, you could have them in a time efficient manner where people only have access to that video for a certain amount of time, then you could change the link. Then you might want to look at Vimeo. Hi Glenn, you might want to look at Vimeo. So it's just really simple. It's a very easy way that you can store your videos. And then if you are monetizing your videos, perhaps for Black Friday, you're going to sell a package of your past workouts, or you're going to use your masterclasses for a lead magnet, then it's definitely a good idea to really use your YouTube. And if you are building your YouTube channel, and you want to get more subscribers, and again, it's another platform that you can reach more people, then, for example, use something like StreamYard, such as this. Let me take that up. So you can use something like StreamYard like this, so you can broadcast into Facebook and into YouTube at the same time. So you're leveraging your time, which is really key. Cool. Okay, something else I wanted to quickly show you was Zoom and the new settings. Lots of people are struggling a little bit with the audio in Zoom after the update. So I just wanted to bring a couple of bits to your attention. So I am going to share my screen again. Let's go to my Zoom and hope this helps. So share my screen. And let's go here. And again, let me know that you can see it all. Yeah, okay, let's go back to Zoom. Okay, so this is my Zoom back end. So let me just set up a meeting with a video on. And let's just launch that real quick. And I do hope these little tutorials are helpful. I really do. Okay, so there's Zoom. So I'm going to join it with my computer audio. So every time you go into your Zoom, check first of all that if you are using a webcam and you are using a mic and mixer that's your USB, you are checking that you're selecting it. Otherwise, by default, Zoom potentially might just use your inbuilt microphone, so it will bypass the USB. So always check your settings. So look, check first of all that you are check the Logitech. Look, I can change again. I can go to my FaceTime camera. So again, you can see again how grainy and how dark that is. I can go to that's my USB. I can go to Logitech Brio. You can again see how bright it is. And I can do my other Logitech. So again, quite different. That's on a different angle. So you can see they're all very different. Even in Zoom, you get a very different effect. So let's go back to Brio. So make sure you've selected the right webcam. As you go to the audio, check your audio settings. So again, you are using a mic and mixer. If you are, you're going in through your USB audio device. So they're both selected. Go to audio settings, which is all the same as it was apart from on the advanced section. So you want to make sure that when you're speaking, you're going into the green. Again, you've selected your USB audio device. And this one, suppress the background noise. Now, if you have that on low, you might want to do a little bit of a test. Try again on medium, do a test. And try on high and do a test. And just check that when you are using your Zoom, it's not ducking your audio, i.e. ducking your mic. So the music is on and then nobody can hear you. So you might want to play around with this suppress the background noise and just make sure that everything is sounding tip-top before you go. So make sure that you go live 15-20 minutes before. Don't let anybody in. Have an external device with you so you can check how your audio actually sounds. Play around with those settings before you let everybody in from the waiting room. So this has changed. This interface has changed a little bit on this last update, so you definitely need to double check. If you're on a Mac, again, make sure if you go into system preferences that your computer is using a USB. So if you go into sound, click here, and again, check that you've got the USB here is selected, and make sure everything is selected from your Mac as well. So hopefully that has given you a few ideas. Let me know. I hope that helps. If you have any questions or comments, or you want me to tackle something on the Tech Talk, let me know and I'll do my very best to find out and then bring it to you on a quick screen share so that can help. Yeah, All right, everybody. Thank you so much. I'll see you tonight, 8:30. I'm doing fitness Pilates. No, 8 o'clock soon. I'm doing fitness Pilates playlists. Tomorrow I've got Sliff Lean playlist, which I'm looking forward to it. And then on Thursday, we've got the big supporters brainstorm mastermind session, which is going to be great. So looking forward to that. All right, guys. Thanks very much. Have a lovely evening, and I'll see you on the next Tech Talk.